Welcome to another online battle with Comet. This time, Chaos will face up against Norsca.
So thank you for joining in. This time I will show you a replay Chaos against Norsca. To my army composition, I have 4 units of Marauders in the first line. Directly behind that, I have 3 units Aspiring Champion, because the Marauders are very squishy. They have no, the leadership is okay, but not that big, and also the weapon strength and the overall stats are not that good, and also they are the cheapest unit. And so you need the Aspiring Champions that they will stay in fights, because they are not the best unit, but it's okay. They are shielded, their melee defense is okay, and you can bring them against Norsca. Then in the back line, directly behind that, I have the Mirror Guard. So when I created this build, I thought that I will try it with them, or I will try something with them, or if I don't know if they work well against Norsca. But in fact, I noticed they work really well against Norsca. They are heavily armored, have a really high leadership, and also their armor piercing damage is it's low, but it's okay. But overall, they have a lot of melee defense, and their stats are very good, and they perform well against everything Norsca brings in his infantry lineup. Directly behind that, I have my Dragon Ogre, the Summoners of Rage, the legendary Dragon Ogres. They are against everything big, the Mammoths, to focus out everything, every large unit. There for that. Then I have an Exalted Hero. So he is small. He's not a big target for the Mammoths and something, but also he performed very well against the Mammoths and the heroes. But you can also send him against infantry units, missile infantry units, and so on. Then what we have here on the side, I have the Demon Spew, the new Forsaken unit for flanking maneuvers. So in fact, they perform really well against everything. They have nearly 100 leadership. They are very heavily armored. The weapon strength is huge. They have not that much melee defense, but the weapons, the melee attack are very huge, very big. They have 43, and also they make poison attacks, so they are really monsters. And on the left side, I have another unit of Forsaken, and in the middle you can see I have my Colleague and a Dragon Ogre Shagget. So this is my army composition. So for my opponent, he brought Marauder Spearman, and Marauders. This is the legendary unit. Over here you have with shield. So the stats overall are very good, because they have a lot of melee attack, and also the melee defense is very good. And it's not bad. Then again, Marauder Spearman. So the Marauder Spearmen are in fact very good against all large units, but they are not as good for the melee against my infantry line. So they will not perform very well against everything I have in my infantry. So he brought 2 Feral Mammoths. Though they are the vanilla version without any, they are no war mammoths. They are not really heavily armored, but they make a lot of weapon. They have a lot of weapon strength, and also the HP are, they are not a little bit higher as a giant, so they have not 10,000 or 13,000 like his greater brothers, but they are also very tanky. And Now here we have the Skin Wolves 1 and 2. They are the armored version, the more tanky version, and yeah, they are very strong against all large units, cavalry units, and so on, because they make a lot of they have a lot of weapon strength, and they have in fact 30 damage. In addition, against large units, so it's incredible. You make a lot of damage against everything, colleagues and also cavalry units. They are really a very strong unit. So I think he has this one in the back line, so he can, when my monsters come in to fight his feral mammoths, he can directly go with his Skin Wolves after them and yeah, chase them away. And his commander is Frog, so he's a very strong commander. He made a lot of armor piercing damage, and he has not that much armor, 55, but yeah, he have a lot of weapon strength, and also the melee defense and melee attack is very good. But I don't think he's the best option against Chaos, because he cannot go to a 1-on-1 against a Kolek or a Dragon Ogre Shagget. I would bring a Wolveric or a Wolveric Vanilla, just without anything on foot, or a Wolveric on a Mammoth. But I don't think I would bring Frog. But I'm not sure about that. In the back line, we have this Marauders. This is the legendary version with unbreakable 100 leadership, huge weapon strength, huge weapon attack, not so much defense, but very good against all infantry. In fact, they don't have a bonus against infantry, but they perform very well against every infantry unit. Here we have this Marauder Hunters with javelins. So they are really I would say they and the Skin Wolves are really the hard counter against Chaos, because they make a lot of damage against every large unit. So in fact, they make they have a bonus against large foes of 15. So they make a lot of damage, and they have a small range, but in fact they perform really well against Chaos. And you can bring he brought 2 units, but you can bring 4. You can bring always 4. And also the Skin Wolves, very hard counter against Chaos. So I charged in here, and here. In fact, I split off my fatties always, so I go with my Exalted Hero and my Dragon Ogres against this Mammoths in one team, and with my Dragon Ogre Shagget on this Feral Mammoth, and my colleague was on the backside to chase down these Warhounds. I think, no, he has Marauder Chariots. Sorry, I forgot this one. He had Marauder's Chariots. I would not bring them against Chaos, because if they meet the colleague or the Dragon Ogre Shagget, they will go offline really fast. So you can see my colleague is now joining the fight over here. My Forsaken are flanking on the left side to his javelins, Marauder Hunters, and on this side they meet against this legendary Marauders. I don't know the name in English, sorry, but I will write it in the comments. But as you can see, they're really, I think, they hit them each other really heavy, but the Forsaken should be able to clean that up. But as you see, his skin wolves hunting my Dragon Ogre Shagget. The Pharaoh Mammoth took a lot of damage from him. On the middle, my Sparring Champions and my Mirror Guard performing very well. My Dragon Ogre is now hunting his Frog over here, and Frog will lose in a 1-on-1 against Kule. On this side, my Dragon Ogre's focused out his the chariots, but as you can see also here, his Skin Wolves will. They sent them not to my Dragon Ogres. Yeah, they sent them to my Dragon Ogres to focus them out, and you can see they make a lot of damage. Now this Feral Mammoth is running, but herein they are still Skin Wolves. They are attacking my Dragon Ogre Shagget. So in fact, I see this. This Marauders perform really well against my my Demon's Pew. So in this case, they killed them. Nearly complete. I have 4 units left. That is really incredible because the Demon's Pew are really, yeah, a really strong unit. But I think they, yeah, has not that much. Yeah, they had a lot of armor, but they have not much melee defense. So maybe in this case, his Marauders are able to focus out or focus down or erase my Demon's Pew. Because they have a lot of weapon strength also. I can see here, you can see they are at 57. That is a lot. So they have really a lot of weapon strength. So they are a really good unit against Chaos. Also, if they don't have that much armor piercing damage. So as you can see here, the Spearmen are routing, the Javelin, the Hunters are routing also. The Chariots are still online. But I won the complete infantry fight except of this one. Yeah, no, I'm going after the Frog because I also ignored him here the complete time and focused out the Shagget, the Mammoths, and after that I go after him. So the Feral Mammoths made a lot of damage, or a little bit damage, and also the Skin Wolves. I think the Chariots, I saw it a couple of times now, but I don't think it's a good option against Chaos. The Javelins, the Hunters are really good. I think you have to bring more, 4 units maybe. And yeah. And also the Marauders perform really well. This was too much. I think 2 Spearman units, Marauder Spearman units are enough. And also, as I said, I don't think Frog is a good thing against Chaos. I would bring Wolveric on a Mammoth or Wolveric on foot. So yeah. But also here you can see my Demon's Pew made a lot of damage, even if they get killed. Also, the Mirror Guard made a lot of damage, and they took really one. And yeah, I think it's very important to have something against Mammoths. So in fact, the Kolek, the Dragon Ogre Shagget, the Dragon Ogre, the Summoners of Rage, the legendary Dragon Ogres, and the Exalted Hero are against his Mammoths, and so the infantry is at least very cheap. but also the no usual Marauders perform well against the Norsca infantry and the Spyrim champions as well. As you can see here, 50 kills, 32 kills, and they perform good. And yeah, Forsaken also. So thank you for joining in, and let me know what you think, and see you next time. Thank you.